Hi, everybody. James Cebulski here for EA Sports, and happy Thanksgiving. It is a time for family and celebration and a little puck on the ice, too. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here in center. And here we go. The game's underway. They've got the defense outnumbered, and he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Puck picked up by Schmaltz. Quebec's on the attack. Easy pass save made by Binnington. Runs up, lets it go. Oh, wow, stops him again. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Thomas wins the defensive zone faceoff. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Cuts to the front. Fantastic save.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Dumps the puck in. Quebec's got the puck along the boards. And he sidesteps the check there. Comes up with the stop. Brasso's exploring options with the puck. And loses possession after a solid hit. Tangles him up with the stick, and the officials are all over it. Dole's going off for hooking.
There's going to be a 2-minute hooking call on the play, and coaches hate this because it is a lazy play. You're not moving your feet, so you reach out with your stick.
St. Louis sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
And a great save! More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Pareko. Oh, he got all that. What a save by Wallstedt!
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reaction. Save. Olivier's a fierce competitor who wants to stay in the game, James, but if you look back at this last sequence where he's injured, you know that he's really struggling and laboring and needs to make his way to the bench.
Greg's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Blues get a hold of the draw. Quebec's regained possession of the puck. Denied by the goaltender. Here he is in front! Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, the PK have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play. The Blues will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Now, this is such an obvious call for the official, undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Moves it to Schmaltz. Wide of the net, he missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
From their own end, and they'll get a fresh set of legs out there on this man advantage. And there's the whistle icing the call. Newhook's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Blues take possession here inside the offensive zone.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
And there's the save on the play. Moves it to the middle. The Blues have it against the wall. Back to the point it goes. And that goes off the body. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. Nordiques gain possession along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Craig. Nordiques got the puck against the half wall. Handles the pass at center. Runs him hard against the boards. From the point, they take control of it. Quick pass to Folk. Turns it aside with a glove.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
More than half the period has expired. We've still got zeros on the board. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. And that shot downs in traffic. Shuts him down. Quebec's going on the attack as they gain the zone. And that pass is redirected. Kairu's lugging the puck. And he sends it across to Folk. Nordiques got the puck. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. They take possession as he locks him up off the face-off. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. And they win the face-off, and he scores! That's his first of the year!
I don't care what anyone says, James. When you get on the score sheet, there's a little bit of relief that sets in. Your stick gets a little bit lighter, and you play a little freer. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
St. Louis has to be feeling good about themselves. Their game has been pretty crisp, and now they finally have a lead.
Yeah, they've been crisp. They've worked off the puck extremely well. They've been supportive in terms of their style of play, James. They've moved it around, and they cash in the latter half of this first period.
Oh, it just gets a piece of it!
Binnington's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Handles the pass from the right side. Olivier's got it in the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Kairu. And he takes the feed. Gets the puck over to Fowler.
Kairu's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Takes the feed from the left side. Bumped off the puck. Passes it over. Puck scooped up by Zadorov. Turned aside with the glove by Binnington.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields just powers it right to the net.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Blues have taken a 1-0 lead. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Picked up along the boards by Newhook. Takes a shot, and that goes off course off a body. Sends the cross-ice pass. Through center along the wing. Quebec's got the puck along the wall. And nearing the final 60 seconds.
Well, this is just a beautiful assist. It's a quick strike, and it's a long stretch pass that gets it down. He wasted no time to move that puck when he saw the opening.
Right before the end of the first period. So what becomes the message now in the locker room, Cheryl?
Well, you want to start the second the way you finished the first, right? And I think that's the pivotal thing is you want to make sure that you have urgency right from puck drop. And sometimes you don't want that break, James, because you're coming off of the shift, score the goal, you want to keep it going.
Picked up along the wall by Harley. Moves it to Svechnikov. One stop there with time winding down. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
There are moments when the puck can be propelled into the spectating area with enough force to cause injury. So please stay alert at all times when the game is in play.
Second period set to get underway. All right, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Quebec's been outshot in this game, James, and I think it's because they're a step behind. They're going to have to find some urgency in those first 5 strides if they want to get the puck with any type of speed. And they also have to fight for the interior of the ice. They've been on the perimeter all game long.
Dishes it off. Tees him up. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Ref's arm goes up in the air. Looks like we got a hooking call coming up. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Here comes the call from the official. Perfetti's stick work has resulted in a 2-minute penalty for hooking.
Coaches hate stick infractions. You're just not moving your feet. You reach out with your stick. I often call it the lazy penalty.
St. Louis is set to go back to work on the power play.
As the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them, because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
Here's a centering pass, and he denies that great opportunity there. Here's a short pass to Walker. Shot! Blocked shot!
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Across the line from center. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock.
Schen's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Poked away in the defensive end. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Wallstedt's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Thomas is at the face-off dot and will try to win the draw as we are about to resume this power play. St. Louis takes possession off the draw. Oh, he'll feel that one later on, but what a block. Finds some space in the corner. Both sides back to even strength. And they get the puck out of harm's way.
Well, I really like this PK unit, James. Just working in sync, almost as if they're on a pendulum or a string together, knowing exactly what the other is going to do.
And that goes off the post and out.
Off offensive opportunities, and they don't happen all the time, especially in a tie game, and an opportunity to cash in right there, and it just goes off the pipe and out.
Nordiques cross the line and on the attack. Perfetti's got it along the wing. And the save.
The game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Glove save made by Binnington. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And they win the draw here in their own end. Quebec's got possession of the puck. Takes it and looks ahead. Cuts to the point. Oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
There's all in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. Goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Schmaltz is quick on the draw. Here's a chance! And that's deflected off someone in front. Save made with the pad. Quick feed to Sundqvist. Quebec's looking to break out of their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Oh, look! Oh, what a collision into the boards. Taken by Perfetti. Binnington's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. More than half the frame has been played here. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Jens, quick stick off the draw, wins possession. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Nordiques got the puck along the wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Scooped up along the wall by Siegenthaler. Quebec's got it in their own zone. And that's offside, stopping the play. St. Louis wins that face-off at center. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Taken along the wall by Jesper. Poked away by Hillison. Runs him up into the boards.
After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice, and you know that no player ever wants to stay down, so he's finding a way, mustering up everything he's got in him to find his way to the bench.
Closes the gap along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Buchnevich. Jones gaining momentum.
Buchnevich's stick breaks, and he's logged it back to the bench and gets a new one. Wow, he gets back into the play quickly.
Angles it over to Shen. Quebec's got possession here in the neutral zone. Nordiques moving it into the offensive end. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Works it across to Suter. Picked up along the boards by Radish. Scores! There is the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. What a great goal, but it's all the dominating power that leads to it. I mean, just to shield and find a way to stay on your feet. I mean, you can't shove him off the puck because of his balance and his strength. Unbelievable that he has the will to take that puck to the net.
Quebec's finally broken through and has the lead now late in period number 2.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle, and they put themselves in a great position here at the end of the second. Now, if they can just ride it out, get to the intermission, and start the third with a bang.
And that play's broken up. The Blues carried along the wall. play.
He knows he's only one goal away from his next milestone. That's why he's possessing the puck tonight.
Here's a shot, and he catches that one with the glove. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I can think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. And here on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender's fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
Here's a shot, and makes the save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Here in the late goings of the period, Quebec's got a one-goal lead. Thomas quick on the draw. Moves it to Kyrou. Nordiques ready to go on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Schwartz. Moves into the slot. Oh, drinks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
Nordiques' players on the bench are shaking their head. They can't believe that didn't go in. They thought they had extended the cushion to their lead, but unfortunately it hits the post and out.
And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. They're ready to drop the puck. Final frame is underway here. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
The Blues are losing this game because they haven't been on the puck, James. They haven't retrieved it. They haven't hounded it. They haven't been aggressive. And as a result, their possession time is really wavering. They got to find a way to do all of those things if they want to get back in this game.
St. Louis moves it ahead. Nordiques got the puck in their own end. Handles the pass. And change is coming up front as the puck is sent in deep. Tries to feed it over to Kyrou. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Quebec's got control of it now from their own end. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, the advantage is going to go to their opponent right now here, James, so they got to get out on the ice, and they've got to be aggressive by nature in this PK, force the puck to vulnerable spots, and get it down the ice.
St. Louis is ready to go back to work on special teams.
No time like the present, hey, James, and the power play to get it done. Get the equalizer in this one. It's about creating momentum, not taking it away. They are got to look to the net. They've got to drive lanes and try and get on the scoreboard here.
Good hit to bump him off the puck. And now that's picked up by the defense. Slides it across to Craig. Quebec's got the puck against the half wall. Delayed penalty looming. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Folks going off for a pair for cross-checking.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a 1-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
They'll play some 4-on-4.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
The Blues take it along the wall. Quebec's got a hold of the puck now. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Quick pass to Hartley. And as he steps back out onto the ice, they'll go to work with the man advantage here. Moves the puck. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Plus a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Binnington's going to hang on for a whistle.
monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the faceoff. St. Louis wins the faceoff. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Svechnikov. St. Louis is no longer shorthanded here.
We're trailing in this game, James. This was a huge kill. They couldn't lose touch of the game, and they did an awesome job of killing that off.
Picked up along the wall by Svechnikov. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. St. Louis has possession of it now. Passes the puck over to Sundqvist. Nordiques got possession at center. Moves the puck along the half wall. Puts it on net. Turned aside with a glove by Binnington.
Wallstedt's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's a 2-1 game. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that goes off the side of the frame.
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, he'll be frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard work to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
Scooped up along the wall by Merrill. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Here he is, wristed on net. Big time stop there.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Whacks it into the offensive zone. Looks to get the puck over to Doan. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Quick feed down low. Here's a chance. Off the glove, but the puck skips away. The Sabres are on the schedule next, and when those two teams meet up, it's always a fun one. We'll see you then, I'm sure. Here in the back half of this period, Quebec's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Here's a short pass to Folk. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Fires it. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Siegenthaler's taking it from his own end. Passes it to Olivier. Here's the pass. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Feeds it down low. Puck grab by Folk. And a stiff break setup. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Can't maintain possession after that hit. In all alone. Scores! Absolutely critical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pad, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal. Well, he does a great job of exploiting the weakness of the coverage, and he finds a way to break away from the pack. He's in on the breakaway, James, and what a battle it is. It's one that he wins, and he drives the puck home.
St. Louis hadn't let being down deter them at all, and they get that payoff goal, and they are all tied up.
Yeah, they might have been trailing, but they didn't get frustrated. They stuck with their game plan. They've been a truck, a freight train here at the latter half of the third period, and they're rewarded with a goal.
Stoppage and play offside the call. Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. Schmaltz wins the draw at center. Fires it on net. Stopped with ease. Quebec's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick feed to Schmaltz. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. And something's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Parayko's off to the box, holding the call.
Well, two things here, James. When you're fighting for a position, you got to keep your feet moving, and you got to keep both hands on your stick. If one of those lapses, you're going to get the whole thing called.
Guys, with the score tied right now this late in the game, the last thing you want to do is take a penalty. But we've got the top 10 PK unit out on the ice right now, and if they can just keep this score level, they still stand a chance to stay in this game. Let's see what happens here.
Quebec's got it behind the net. Newhook's got it along the boards. Moves it to Radish. Back at the point, they set it up. Here's a chance. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Oh, did they need that, getting the puck out.
That's a great defensive play at this time of the game, James. Listen, when it's not in your zone, they can't score. That's the best play in my mind at this time.
Sends it into the offensive zone. Tries to get the puck to Zadorov. Over the line they come. Here's a shot. St. Louis gains possession shorthanded. Quebec's power play expires. Both sides back to even strength here, and we are still tied.
Timing is so important in embracing the pressure of that particular moment, James. And this power play went out there. Looks like their sticks were held tight, and they couldn't find a way to execute. That's a tough one.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we got a tie game. Quebec's got possession here in their own end. Ross moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. From the point, looks to make something happen. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Moves the puck up to Olivier. And he takes the pass. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Binnington's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game. And the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Fair brings one a big draw on their own end. Quick pass to Walker. Gains the zone through center. Great read with the stick. Here he comes. In on the breakaway. Turned aside. Oh, that was huge.
Well, it's a timely save, James. There's no question about it. I mean, the shooter, he knows how important this opportunity is, and he's not able to execute. He wanted to be a difference maker.
Denied by the puck stopper.
Binnington's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter is coming from.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Ross won the draw, now look to set up. Comes up with the stop. There's the buzzer. 60 minutes of play has solved absolutely nothing. So let's go to overtime. And we'll do that next here on EA Sports.
Go to our guest services booth, and they'll see their name up on our big screen before the end of the game.
Buchnevich is not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. Handles the puck at the point. Here's a short pass to Parayko. Moves the puck across. He's got a little jump. What a stop on the breakaway. Taken along the wall by Thomas. He carries the puck up along the wing. Shot! Schmaltz plays it now. Takes it across the blue line. Into the corner now. And the puck's booted away. Game on the stick!
this replay, James, because this is a second effort. I mean, you're getting shoved, you're getting jostled. You never know what the defender is going to throw at you. But you can handle and control your effort and execute that with skills, and a goal is a result of it. And I like the will on this play to maintain possession.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at this celebration here, Cheryl.
And you got to love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Well, that'll do it for the broadcast. It is time for me to overeat. On behalf of everyone here at EA Sports, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.